Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. We got hammered pretty hard yesterday with our morning strategies. Let's see if we can rebound today, and let's see if we can make this a green trading day and hopefully end the week off green, which is even a bigger goal of mine, right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on this channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so running a few minutes behind this morning. Had to take my son to school, and let's just pop up the charts, which is not a pretty scene from yesterday. We got hammered up pretty good. Again, we're looking at gold right now, the CL E-mini contract. Session one, which I have not been trading, took a loss for about 17 or 18 ticks. That got activated to a long and reversed back down. Second session in oil, it fought pretty hard, but got into some profit as well. But this was also a loser. Got activated to the short on this trade and reversed up on us. Took a loss of 34 ticks. So this trade I was definitely in, and this is a trade that really, really hurt yesterday. Second session in oil has just been pumping out pretty well. Just really surprised with this session one, how terrible the results have been. So spent the entire weekend back testing, just different nuances, and went even back just to kind of see maybe some seasonal items, or what might be happening in session one. I do have some ideas, but I'll share that once I think I have got some concrete data behind it. So as of right now, no trade session one. I'm only trading session two. And pretty much the same story in gold. We got activated to the short. I actually like that trade a lot. Obviously, if you're looking to the left, if you're one of those left people, there was obviously some resistance that you were going to be facing up here, and just a pretty clean way to get right back down to the range here. But market had another story. News came out and just completely knocked me out of this trade as well. But I definitely like that setup. So my strategies were really 0-3 yesterday, but obviously I'm only taking two of those sessions. So that wasn't fun. Let me take a look at bringing up the Rob reversal. No trades yesterday. Let me just bring this back right here. So we almost, I was actually in front of the charts right here. We almost had a setup here. Let's see here. So at about 10:30 a.m., setups were all right. Time condition was good. Past 8:30 market start. Candlestick pattern was correct. Closed below the 80 MA. Remember, I am setting my short entry one tick below the low of this wick, or below this wick. And we do not get activated into this trade. This thing reverses back up and keeps us out of a really bad trade here. And then all of these trades to the right here, they're all past our session time of 1:15. That's my cutoff period. So, and let's take a look at so yesterday I was down in cash. Stated that in the video yesterday. It's down about 300-ish. So that was a hit. And the valuation took a big hit yesterday, because that was, I think we were minus $530. So we need to make some money back here today, and try to get this ship righted really quickly. So stick around. Let's see what my trades are for today. Let's see what happens in gold and oil, and if the NQ Rob reversal comes through once again. See you guys in a little bit. All right, so
Order canceled.
here's our first trade in oil, trading the CL here. We get activated to a short. Again, no tick of offset, and got me a little nervous in the beginning. This is really sped up. Okay, this trade does kind of take a little bit, but got in right at the bottom of that source candle, and I'm sorry, not source candle, but our inside bar, and it reversed on me, and I'm like, oh man, this is like one of the first trades that I take with no offset, and this thing might reverse on me and knock me out. So that was the first thing that I was really looking at, and this is just a play on my back testing over the weekend, that I saw that the edge on the one tick of offset has kind of diminished. And on top of that, I was losing on average between $10 and $20 per trade on specifically my winning trades and actually on my losing trades because I was still using the same source candle. So that was kind of my feeling behind that, or I should say my reasoning behind that. So back to the trade. We are activated in a short here. We are looking for, again, that temporary price action, to take us down. This is not the type of candle that you want to see. But again, in oil today, not a lot of movement. Not a bunch of just kind of like in a big range today. So, again, in scenarios like today, the edge is definitely diminished, because we're trying to play kind of an almost like a mini explosive move outside of indecision in the market, but the overall market also has indecision. So here we get the exact seller stepping in to take this to full take profit. It's a beautiful trade. Stuck in there, took this thing all the way to full take profit. Loved it.
Target filled.
All right, and you're getting some bonus coverage content, I should say. So as you guys know, to get back my funded account, I only needed 15 points. We got a setup on the Rob reversal at 10:15 that did not get activated. Okay, so I was kind of bummed on that one because I kind of like the setup. And this thing closed above the ADMA, so trade got canceled out. But on the very next candle, we get the exact same formation, set up to go short. I was only looking to target 15 points because that's all I needed to get my account funded. Is actually more than what I needed, but just to kind of give myself a little buffer. 300 bucks. Bachoom, baby. We have the account funded. Didn't even take that long, actually. It took maybe 4 or 5 days. I should have been taking this NQ reversal on my other eval with the morning strategies. Would have done really well, but it's okay. So I will probably make another video on that whole process with the funded side of the account, but super stoked about that. Great day in trading. Sorry, I can't, having a hard time keeping the smile off my face. Um, Boo yam, baby. Boo yam. Oh, what a great day in trading. What a great day. Man, this game just gives you highs and it gives you lows. Um yesterday was just one of those days where like it was a tough day. It was a very tough day. Where do we start? Where do we start? We always like starting with the losers, but there was no losers today. So I guess we'll start with the winners. Let's start with the fun one, Rob reversal. I mean, man, I really thought once we got canceled out of the first setup, I'm like, that kind of stinks. Obviously, I was happy that didn't get in that trade because it saved, it took us out of a bad trade. But once we got the full activation on the second one, man, I mean, cash account is green, baby, green. The eval, I mean, I only needed $300, but this would have got you your 700, your 35 points with no problem whatsoever, and quick, like super quick. So this account will be funded. Let's see what the account says. Let's see what it says. $53,041.90. So got that one back funded. I'm going to try to do another video on the funded process with Top Step. I've been getting asked, I get asked a lot of questions on my Discord on that. So that'll be coming out. Let's take a look at the morning strategies, up here. Well, let's just open up gold. Gold, we had no setup this morning. Okay, so no setup. We did get an inside bar here at 8:55, but remember that closes at 9 a.m. So if you were to take that trade that is outside of my session time from 8 to 9, that is no trade. It is invalidated, which would have been a great thing because that thing would have lost for sure. So no trade in gold today based on my rules and conditions. And in oil, finally, session one with a winner. I mean, I wasn't in it. I wasn't in that trade, but I don't care. I mean, I still love to see the setup work because my goal is to reintroduce that trade into my morning strategy. Right now it is on the shelf. It is on the very high end of the shelf because it has not been producing the absolute best. The edge is diminished there. But I spent this whole weekend back testing. So back testing my strategies, back testing some new things that I have been looking at that are doing really, really well, and some things that were not doing well. And I just wanted to say that both these sessions are real close. I mean, session one, I should say, is real close. I'm hoping that we can get some positive trades here in the near future to hopefully reintroduce that one. But so this one got activated into first session one. Did not take this trade, just pure transparency. We got activated into a long. You get 20 ticks. I mean, this thing almost takes you out by almost like the tick. But would have stayed in that trade and that would have taken full take profit. So nice trade. Hopefully that continues. Session two of oil. Now this one actually kind of scared me a little bit, not because of the trade. And I was happy that it won. I'm obviously ecstatic that it won because it helped our P&L on the eval and on my cash. But here's what I was worried about. So as you guys know, I've taken off the one tick offset. That's gone from my trades. It's still on the NQ the Rob reversal. Don't forget that. I am strictly talking about gold and in oil. And today, this thing almost like I thought was going to bite me in the butt because I get activated right. Let me just delete this so we can see this. Now you got to remember that my entry order is to go short is right at the bottom of this inside bar. Okay. Before it would have been one tick of offset. Now we get activated into the short, but based on it hitting just the bottom of the inside candle. If you had a one tick offset, we were not in this trade at the same time. And this thing actually reverses on me. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like I just was talking about this, that's where I was hoping that I can get a small edge from. And I thought it was going to reverse on me. Obviously it didn't. Came back down. It really didn't matter if you were with a one tick or a one tick offset or not. You would have got activated into this short. But I will tell you one thing. If you were basing it off of my strategy with the one tick offset, I made, I think, an extra 10 to maybe $20 on that trade, which is what I was kind of giving up on every winning trade. So, and you add that up over, a couple months time, half a year's time, a year's time, and that'll hurt your P&L. So, as long as it's not hurting my edge, meaning that I'm not getting ticked in and then reversed up and this is constantly happening, this is the way that I'm going to be proceeding. So, trading is you're trying to find an edge, you're trying to find a slight edge no matter where you can find it, but you don't want to overhaul the entire strategy. You don't want to be constantly tinkering. I spent the weekend back testing. I felt comfortable with my decisions, and that's where you kind of need to. It's kind of where you need to have confidence. You need to have confidence in the strategy that you are that you're working with. So, just a great day of trading. Really, really a fun day of trading. There is, it's not the easiest thing in the world to put these, to do these trades and to put them on video every single day. But I will tell you one thing. It gives you 100% transparency, because there are, and you'll see this, especially if you're watching YouTube videos, if you're in Discord, if you're in chats, you're going to have people that are constantly posting their winners. Constantly. What I almost prefer is show me your winners and show me your losers, because that is providing true transparency. When I watch a lot of the YouTube channels that I constantly look at, they're winning all the time. They are just constantly winning all the time. And it's very easy to take a look at a trade or a setup and say, you know what? I'm going to switch my entire strategy because there is just constant wins. I actually see it on my videos. The funny thing is that the videos that I post where I lose money, they get the highest views. The videos where I post, made $500, made $400 today, those get you sometimes half the views. And I think that that's a testament of what is really happening in trading, because there is not that transparency in this game. It's very easy to post your winners. It feels great. But you also got to post your losers, and you've got to internally accept that there is going to be losers and there's going to be winners. What we're looking for is, what's it going to be at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, and hopefully at the end of the year. That is what you should base your strategy and your back testing on. Not something new that just pops up and you see only winners, because that's a hard thing to do. The Rob reversal is doing great right now. That's, I had a question in my Discord today. It said, Rob, are you, is your Rob reversal your best strategy, your highest win, your best strategy? And I said, yeah. I mean, right now it's got the highest win rate for sure. Oil session 2, it comes in second. Gold comes in third, and then oil session 1 comes in last. Very close last. And I said, that is not necessarily what I am looking at. I am not looking at just a win rate, because I know that strategies have its ups and its downs. And what I am honestly looking for, this is what I care about. It might be different for a lot of people. A lot of traders, they see a shiny object and they're like, let's do it. I honestly care about, is my cash account green? That's over everything. And is it green over an extended period of time? I'm not talking about a day. I'm not talking about a trade. Because anyone, you could literally close your eyes and hit the buy or sell button and you could be green for that day. But if you can stay green for a week, for a month, for a quarter, for 6 months to a year, then you know you're onto something. And that's where I feel like I'm at. That's just the way I feel. And that is what is helping me with my trades. Listen, if you guys are getting hopefully any value of the content that I'm providing, please like the video. That helps YouTube keep me kind of in front of you, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what trades you took today, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Take care, everyone. Happy trading. See you tomorrow.